Hi Instagrammers, hi Facebookers, hi YouTubers, how are you? I'm doing alright. You may wonder why I look a bit moist. It's because it is the, I'll get the date right, 15th of June 2022, and it is hot, and it is the beginning of a heat wave on the south coast in Blighty, and so I'm a bit hot, so I've splashed some water over myself, so if I look a bit damp and a bit moist, that's why. So, June the 11th and 12th, 2022 saw People's Pride in Southampton hold Party in the Park. What you're about to see is some footage of the day, just panoramic views, the stalls, the stage, a brief idea of what it was like, and then when we come back, I will give you my impression of the day and my thoughts. Okay?
I didn't struggle with the basic stuff, but had money, love, and a place to live. In the same stuff, different days, the fact that we taught in school, and I have believed until I made my living from a laptop, chilling up there in the north. New game I was killing. The world went south, my brain went further, came back down from the wave like a bad surfer. I'm a bad surfer because I can't dish it out. I just
Alright then, Clara.
Oh, yeah. You know what I want to be?
Hey, it's Brick House.
We need to use the big one.
Oh, don't say that. There they are. Say hi, comrade Nick. Nick. Say hi.
I genuinely thought I was in major trouble.
Yeah, he actually. I was like, you are here. This morning, yeah. Oh, that we like to
Oh, well.
Okay, wow. You need to understand them.
So what she might about getting awarded they only give you that £5 grand. I suppose it's the cost of
You were there the first show, See you later.
Baked on it, so you can then switch. He reckons and just put here as a
Yeah.
She feels strongly about that too. Can we do that for her dad?
Hello.
Make change. History is on our side. We are making history. My final point to you is, if you'd like to follow the work that I do through my foundation, please go to my foundation website. It's petertatchellfoundation.org. If you go to the homepage, in the top right-hand corner, there's a small button which says Join Us. If you click on that button and give us your email address, we will send you a weekly bulletin on LGBT plus and other human rights stories. Most of them are very serious, but we always put in a quirky, funny one to give you a laugh and a smile. So give us your email address. It's totally free. There's no charge. You can sign up and you'll get our Thursday weekly bulletin. And next to the Join Us button, there's another button which says Donate. We do not get any organisational funding. We depend entirely on donations from well-wishers. So if you or someone you know, friends, parents, family, whatever, workmates, if you support the work that I do, please consider a donation. Maybe just a small amount, £1 or £2 a month. Every little bit helps, and we will use that to continue our work, which includes things like helping LGBTs who are fleeing Ukraine and helping LGBTs who are fleeing Afghanistan. So please contribute if you can, or if you can't, try and find someone who can make a donation on your behalf. But I'll finish now by saying thank you so much for coming to People's Pride Southampton. It's been my great honour to join you. Have a great, wonderful day, and remember, the fight for LGBT plus rights continues until homophobia, biphobia, and transphobia are history. Thank you.
So that was the footage of Party in the Park, People's Pride's event. I didn't know if I was going to go on the parade. What I was planning to do was film the parade. It went through the high streets. It was a short route because Tour de Moon, another festival, was taking place in Southampton at the time, and I don't think there was the road capacity for a full march like we have at Southampton Pride. There are estimates as to how many people took part. Some of my friends said about 200 or so people. Some of my friends said just below 1,000. So anything between 2 and just under 1,000 people took part in the parade. What are my thoughts on the event? The symbol of the event to me was the fact that it was supposed to be a political pride. The idea originally of Pride was that it was a political event to juxtapose with the corporate event of Southampton Pride. It was supposed to be a politics, rah, 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 fight, fight, fight. Fair enough, an activist pride. That's what we all wanted. That's what I supported. That's what I wanted. But that's not what we got. And if you've known anything about People's Pride and the way they've evolved over the last 3 years since the first instigations of them first started, they went from being a political organisation and activist-led to being a charitable organisation. And so they took the charity shilling. And a number of my friends were very disappointed with that because we knew what road it would go down. So what was the symbol of People's Pride Party in the Park to me? The fact that their patron, Peter Tatchell, the human rights campaigner and the LGBTQ plus campaigner, human rights campaigner, he's their patron. He gave a speech at Southampton People's Pride. He was, as you saw from the footage, he was off from the main stage, underneath a small gazebo, giving, I think it was about a 12-15 minute speech. What was he doing there? He was giving a speech to a few dozen people who were just sat underneath that part of the festival site to keep out of the sun because it was in the shade of the tree. No one was really there to listen to anybody. When Ash Ellis came along to perform her set, loads of people turned up. But Peter Tatchell spoke there, and he spoke for about 12 minutes. And I was sat there thinking, why is he here? Why is he not on the main stage? If this is a political pride, if the whole point of the Pride event was to be a protest, a political protest, why is he not speaking on the main stage? Why is he speaking off from the main stage in a little gazebo to a few dozen people, drowned out by the music from the main stage? He has been on the main stage at numerous grander prides in this country, like London Pride, than Party in the Park People's Pride. Yet he was underneath a small gazebo offset from the rest of the event to a few dozen people. Me, Clara, only because I knew he was about to speak. I saw him setting up. Did I go down to listen to him? That's how it summed up People's Pride. A missed opportunity. A charitable event. A village fete. That's what you could say it was. It was a village fete with a pride theme. It was good for the amount of money that they had raised. I had been to some of their meetings. I had engaged with them. I knew roughly how much money they had raised leading up to the event. So what they put on for the money that they had was good. It was good. It was impressive. But it was supposed to be a political pride, and other than stalls from political parties doctored about the site, not the Tories and not Labour and not the Greens, you wouldn't have known it was a political pride. There was nothing else going on that I saw. That we were there for about 3-4 hours and we didn't see anything else. I saw Peter Tatchell make one 12-minute, 15-minute speech. Just, do you understand what I'm saying? It didn't make any sense. He should have been on the main stage giving his speech to the 100 or so people gathered by the main stage. But instead he was offset underneath a small green gazebo to a dozen or so people. And that's what summed up People's Pride to me. They are aware of my feelings about People's Pride. They shouldn't have become a charity. They should have crowdfunded. They should have stayed activist-led. They should have made politics and the protest movement of the Pride movement solid and up front and centre. But it wasn't. And I think it was a missed opportunity. So those are my thoughts on the event. Please like, share and subscribe. I hope I haven't pissed too many people off. But those are my thoughts. Goodbye, everybody.